Before this video starts, I want to thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers. Since we hit 5K, we're going to be doing our first ever giveaway. We are going to be giving away this Charcadet sealed promo from the Phantasmal Flames ETB. All you have to do is like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and comment down below what you feel about this acquisition. But yeah, let's get to the video now. Scalping is now officially over. The Pokemon company just announced on their website that they are acquiring a distributor. We're gonna go through the whole thing together right now. They announced today that they have entered a definitive agreement to acquire XL Brand. Now, basically what XL Brands is they are one of the biggest distributors in the United States. So basically they take the cards from the publisher, which is the Pokemon company, and they distribute it to things like Walmart, Target, GameStop, things like that. And the reason why this is huge is because for the longest time, product has been hard to get because allocation, basically how many products they've been giving out to a bunch of stores, has been very, very tight. Just because of how popular Pokemon is, it's harder and harder to send out tons and tons of product. And for the longest time, Pokemon Company did not have their feet kind of dipped into this until today. Yeah, so the president of the Pokemon Company International says, "This reflects our long-term commitment to supporting the Pokemon community and the broader trading card ecosystem." That sounds pretty good. It sounds like they want to distribute more product into more people's hands, and buying XL Brands is definitely going to help with that. They also mentioned how expectations around fulfillment and customer experience have been increasing along with popularity. Just saying, like, as Pokemon gets more popular, people expect the stores to be stocked. You know what I mean? Yeah, the XL CEO and president of the brand, Terry Rosenthal, said, "This partnership is an exciting milestone for our team." It's like a bunch of corporate stuff at the end. There's just glazing each other, honestly. But what can you pull from this document? Because they don't say too much about like what their true kind of nitty gritty. It's mostly just a bunch of glazing. So the first thing that I'm taking away from this is that Pokemon Company is finally taking the action to address the scalping issue. They've known that scalping has been an issue for the longest time. They know how terrible, it is. And buying the company of XL Brands, they are now able to be more involved in distribution. So beforehand, this company, XL Brands, was a middleman. Just like MJ Holdings, all of the distribution companies are middlemen. So now this allows Pokemon Company to alter kind of how distribution works. Like, we know a big issue earlier was that GameStop has jacked up their prices for distribution, and they now charge basically card shop prices. With this, hopefully, we can get enough products in other stores like GameStop, Walmart, Target, etc., and local small businesses as well. Also, this kind of puts MJ Holdings at the back front here. Their primary distributor now is going to be XL Brands because they own that brand now. And I also just want to point out that this is definitely not an intentional thing. They bought XL Brands on the year of their 30th anniversary. They know damn well that everyone's going to be outside of Targets and Walmarts and Best Buys just to get their grubby hands on that Charmander promo. So buying XL Brands just means that they can put more product into the stores when the 30th anniversary eventually comes and they announce the sets. And now they've eliminated the middleman, which could be very, very bad for scalpers. Obviously, we know scalping is a supply and demand thing. The more Pokemon cards that are made, the less that people have, the price goes up basically. So from the looks of it, is scalping kind of cooked? I mean, we've seen it with the Charizard UPCs. They've been sitting on shelves all day long, and they're not selling for higher than MSRP, maybe like $10 or $20 more, but they're pretty close to MSRP. So maybe in the coming months, we will see a shift in the products that we have been pretty much searching for the entire year and last year in Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames, and before that. Maybe we'll get them on shelves now. Maybe this is the first step to finally eliminating scalping for good. Because if there's product on the shelves and prices are fine, scalping does not exist. Look at Yu-Gi-Oh! And look at Magic. Scalping is not really a thing for them because they allocate product pretty well and have stuff on the shelves pretty much all the time. And don't even get me started with Lorcana. It's always on the shelf. So why would you need anyone to scalp it and sell it on Marketplace for double the price? I hope that this is a step in the right direction for the future of Pokemon cards. Hopefully we get a decent 30th anniversary. Yeah, I just wanted to yap about this because this is pretty big news. But yeah, that's going to be it. As always, peace.